Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to discuss multiple choice questions of reproductive system and reproduction. Multiple choice questions of reproductive system and reproduction for NEET aspirants. First, a phenomenon is termed parthenogenesis when artificial fertilization occurs, egg is fertilized by a sperm, egg undergoes cleavages without fertilization, sperm dies before fertilization. Third option is correct. Egg undergoes cleavage without fertilization. Oogenesis is a process for the formation of red blood cells, ova, sperms and ova. It is correct option ova. Second, Graphian follicle are found in ovary of mammals, ovary of frog, testes of mammals, testes of frog. Correct option ovaries of mammals. Animals which give birth to young ones are called oviparous, amphibious, coelomates, viviparous, triploblastic. Viviparous. Fertilization means transfer of male gamete to the female gamete, addition of male and female reproductive organs, fusion of nuclei of male and female gametes, shedding of gametes from a reproductive organ. Third one, fusion of nuclei of male and female gamete is the correct option. If the vas differentia of a man are surgically disconnected or removed, semen will be without sperm, sperms in the semen will be without nuclei, spermatogenesis will not take place, sperms in semen will be non-motile. First option, semen will be without sperm. If an unfertilized ovum of frog is pricked with a microneedle, it will die immediately, survive but remain undivided, start dividing, develop into a tadpole at a faster rate. Correct option, start dividing, right? Frog's egg, frog's egg is alacethal, centrolacethal, isolacethal, telolacethal. Correct option is telolacethal. Germ cells in vertebrate gonads formed by mitosis, meiosis, both meiosis and mitosis, maturation without cell division. It is meiosis. During fertilization, two cells fuse, yet the blastomeres of zygote contains the same number of chromosomes as in all body cells because meiosis occurs during cleavage. Chromosomes are present Chromosomes are absent in sperms. Meiosis occurs during gametogenesis. Parthenogenesis occurs during gametogenesis. Third option, meiosis occurs during gametogenesis. Next, the minute cells which separate from the developing ova during their maturation are called primary spermatogonia, secondary oogonia, primary oogonia, polar bodies. Color option is polar bodies. Animals which show vivipary include whales, turtles, bony fishes, running bird. Correct option is whales. Mammalian egg have no yolk, little yolk, large amount of yolk. It is little yolk. Large amount of yolk concentrated at one pole. No. Second is of little yolk. Corpus gland is present in rabbit, cockroach, earthworm, frog. It is in rabbit. Isogametes are functionally alike, metamorphologically alike. Those which develop parthenogenetically sterile, morphologically alike. Fertilization of ovum takes place in rabbit, man, and other placental mammals are ovary, uterus, fallopian tubes, vagina. It is fallopian tube. A secondary sexual character is breast, ovary, thyroid, pituitary. It is the breast. Epithelium formed of germinal cells is columnar, cuboidal, squamous, sensory. It is cuboidal. Vegetal hemisphere of frog's egg consists of yolk, pigment, germinal vesicle, gray crescent. It is yolk. Cytoplasm is concentrated in frog's yolk, frog's egg in middle region, vegetal pole, animal pole, peripheral pole. It is in animal pole. Vegetal hemisphere in frog's egg in water remains downwards, upwards, directed towards left, directed towards right. First one, that is downwards. The jelly in frog's spawn keep the eggs cool, warm, waterproof, shockproof, warm. Cells of Sertoli are found in frog's testes, rabbit's testes, both frogs' ovaries, that is both frogs and rabbits' testes. A freely laid, a freshly laid unfertilized egg of hen contains one cell, about a million cell, 109 cells, 100 cell, one cell. Fertilization, embryonic development occur in frog in uterus, fallopian tube, water, upper part of the water. Release of oocytes from ovary of rabbit system, implantation, ovulation, gestation, parturition. It is ovulation. Cells of Leydig are found in connective tissue of testis, liver, kidneys, stomach. It is connective tissues of testis. Clitoris in female mammals is analogous to penis of the male, homologous to penis of the male, useless structure overgrowth, homologous to penis of male. After ovulation in female rabbit, the structure which is found by the ruptured follicle is corpus luteum, corpus albicans, corpus callosum, corpus mammalia, Graafian follicle. It is corpus luteum. Female rabbits are spontaneous ovulators, induced ovulators, indifferent ovulators, seasonal ovulators. They are induced ovulators. Uterus masculinus in male rabbit lies at the junction of vas deferens and prostate gland and Cowper's gland, epididymis, and vas deferens testis and epididymis. It is vas deferens and prostate gland. Corpus luteum in mammals occurs in brain and connects the two cerebral hemisphere, ovaries, and produces progesterone hormone, heart, and initiate atrial contraction, skin, and acts as a pain receptor. Second option is correct, ovaries and produces progesterone hormone. Young girls at puberty begin to develop breasts. This is an example of sexual growth, metamorphosis, appearance of primitive character, artificial selection. It is the example of sexual growth. Number of spermatozoons a single primary spermatocyte ultimately produces in spermatogenesis is 1, 2, 4, 8. Correct option 4. Number of chromosomes in primary spermatocyte of frog is same as in spermatogenesis, half of that in spermatogenesis, same as in secondary spermatocyte, half of that in secondary spermatocyte. First one same as in spermatogonia. How many sperms and ova will be produced from 25 primary spermatocytes and 25 primary oocytes respectively? 100 sperms and 50 ova, 100 sperms and 25 ova, 50 sperms and 25 ova, 100 sperms and 100 ova. Second option is correct, 100 sperms and 25 ova. Cells of Sertoli are found in islets of Langerhans and secrete glucagon. Wall of right auricle and transmit contraction wave, testes of rabbit and nourish spermatozoon, stomach of rabbit and producer. Third option is correct, testes of rabbit and nourish spermatozoon. Haploid number of chromosomes is found in amoeba, bacteria, zygote, ovum. It is in ovum. Correct sequence of cell stages in spermatogenesis, spermatogonia, spermatocyte, spermatids, spermatozoon. Spermatocytes, spermatogonia, spermatids, spermatozoon. Spermatogonia, spermatids, spermatocyte, spermatozoon, spermatocytes, spermatids, spermatogonia, spermatozoon. Correct option is first, spermatogonia, then spermatocytes, spermatids, then spermatozoons. Which part in female rabbit represents the penis of male? Uterus, clitoris, vagina, fallopian tube. That is the clitoris. Which one is an oviparous animal? Penguin, amoeba, whale, bat. Correct option is penguin. How many ova and sperms would normally be produced from 50 secondary oocytes and 50 secondary spermatocytes during gametogenesis in frog? 100 ova and 100 sperms, 100 ova and 200 sperms, 100 ova and 400 sperms, 50 ova and 100 sperms. Correct option 50 ova and 100 sperms. In which of these animals fertilization and development occur externally in water? Rabbit, rat, frog, whale. It is in frog. How many secondary spermatocytes will be required to form 400 spermatozoons? 100, 200, 40, 400. That is 200 is required to form 400 spermatozoons. Polar bodies are formed during oogenesis, spermatogenesis, gametogenesis, spermatoulosis. First is oogenesis. Natural parthenogenesis occurs in earthworm, all insects, honeybee, protozoa. It is in honeybee. In many mammals, testes remain outside body cavity in scrotal sacs because spermatozoas occur at a temperature lower than that of the body. It helps in ejection of semen. Sperms produces in it and are not active. It helps in coitus. First one, spermatogenesis occur at a temperature lower than that of the body. Graphian follicle form from germinal epithelium of ovaries, stroma of ovaries, both of these, that is genital epithelium of ovaries. Chromosomal set in zygote is X, 2X, 3X, 4X. In zygote, it is 2X. Polar bodies are formed during the formation of ova, sperms, oogonia, spermatogonia. It is formed in ova. In telocetial egg, yolk is present at opposite poles at one pole in center throughout the egg. It is at one pole. Cowpus gland secrete a substance to neutralize acidity, nourish sperms, kill pathogens, all of these. Cowpus gland secrete substance to neutralize acidity. Next, Bidder's canal is meant for the passage of urine, sperms, both of these ova. It is for the sperms. Eggs having a yolk in center and cytoplasm is a peripheral layer are called isolecithal, microlecithal, centrolecithal, telolecithal. Correct option is centrolecithal. In reproduction of a test tube baby, fertilization is done outside the body. Fetus is grown in a test tube. Fertilization is done inside the body. Fertilization is done outside the body. Ovulation in mammals is a process in which egg is released from Graafian follicle. Egg is fertilized in fallopian tube. Egg passes through the fimbriated funnel of fallopian tube. Unfertilized egg passes out of the female's body. First is correct. Egg is released from Graafian follicle. Which part of a sperm enters into an ovum during fertilization? Head, tail, whole of it? None of this. Which part of sperms enter into an ovum after fertilization? Whole of it. Mitochondria of a sperm occur in its middle piece, head, acrosome, tail. It is in the middle piece. The actual genetic part of a sperm is its tail, middle piece, head, whole of it. It is head. Which statement is correct? Eggs of amphioxus are mesolecithal and isolecithal. Eggs of reptiles are telolecithal. Eggs of frogs are microlecithal and telolecithal. Eggs of hen are microlecithal. Second option is correct. Eggs of reptiles are telolecithal. Which of these are never present in frog's ovary, ovarian follicle, oogonia, germinal epithelium, corpus luteum? It is corpus luteum. Mesorchium refers to a peritoneal fold that connects testes and kidneys in frog, a peritoneal fold that connects ovary and kidneys in frog, capsule of testes in frog, capsule of ovaries in. A peritoneal fold that connects testes and kidney in frog. Location of Leydig cells and secretion they produce are ovary, estrogen, liver, cholesterol, testis, testosterone, pancreas, glucagon. They are testes and testosterone. In frog, the ureter is a urinogenital duct in male, male and female, male or female, female. It is in male. Human eggs are microlecithal, alecithal, macrolecithal, mesolecithal. They are microlecithal. When released from ovary, human egg contain only Y chromosome, 2 X chromosome, 1 X chromosome, X and Y chromosome. From human egg, it contains only 1 X chromosome. Middle piece of a mammalian sperm contains centroid only, mitochondria and proximal centrole, nucleus and mitochondria only. The second option is correct, mitochondria and proximal centrole. Fertilizing is a chemical substance produced from acrosome, polar bodies, middle piece of sperm, mature egg. It is produced from the mature egg. Next, acrosome of the sperm of frog helps in fertilization by including formation of cone of reception in oocyte, secreting sperm lysine to dissolve covering membrane of oocyte, stimulating oocyte to undergo second maturation process, activating the oocyte to engulf the cell. Second option is correct, secreting sperm lysine to dissolve covering membrane of oocyte. Main function of corpus luteum is Facilitate fertilization, facilitate ovulation, secrete progesterone, facilitate passage of ova in the third option is correct, secrete progesterone. Male rabbit differs from female rabbit in having corpus gland, perineal gland, rectal gland, Bartholin gland. It is in corpus gland is the correct option. In the testes of rabbit, male hormone are secreted by cells of Sertoli, cells of Leydig, spermatocytes, epithelium. They are the cells of Leydig. Enzymes secreted from acrosome of frog's sperm is sperm gastrin, sperm trypsin, sperm lysine, male hormone. It is sperm lysine. Kidneys of adult Kidneys of adult frog are metanephros, ossifenephros, mesonephros, pronephros. Correct option is metanephros. A corpus luteum forms in an ovarian follicle after ovulation in fish, woman, hen, frog. It is in woman. When a sperm enters an egg of frog, first polar body is formed, first meiotic division occurs, fertilization process comes, second meiotic division occurs. Second meiotic division occurs. Which one is the correct statement in regard of frog? Male and female frogs are similar, but gonads appear at the same time of reproduction. Ova from ovary are shed into infundibuli, pass through the oviduct and stored in uteri. Testes develop into kidneys, inside kidneys so that sperms reach to the urogenital duct. Fertilization occurs in uteri. Second, ova from ovary are shed into infundibuli, pass through oviduct and stored in uteri. Acrosome reaction in sperms is triggered by release of fertilizing, capsaicin, release of lysine, influx of sodium ions. It is the release of fertilizing. Which statement is correct with reference to a test tube baby? Prematurely born baby reared in an incubator, egg fertilized outside and then placed in mother's womb for gestation, egg fertilized in female's genital tract and then taken out and grown in large test tube, both fertilization of egg and growth of baby in the large test tube. Second, egg fertilized outside and then placed in mother's womb for gestation is the correct option. Largest egg in animals kingdom is that of whale, elephant, albatross. It is ostrich. Estrus cycle is characteristics of all mammals, all mammalian females, human females only, mammalian females other than primates. Mammalian females other than primates. During copulation, a slimy alkaline fluid to lubricate vagina is secreted by perineal gland, corpus gland, prostate gland, none of this. It is none of this. I hope all the questions are clear. Any doubt anywhere, you can ask me in the comment section. Again, we will meet in the next video with more important MCQs in your NEET examination. Thank you.